The risk assessment. There are a number of risks to your business. Some of them you'll be aware of. Some you may not have thought about. As an example, many businesses were caught unawares by the pandemic. Did you know that pandemics had already been identified as one of the main risks by the government before COVID arrived in the UK? There are a number of videos looking at some of the risks in this area and the considerations for businesses. However, you need to think about whether they apply to you and then what the implications are. As an example, flooding is known to be a risk. Whilst your own premises may not be in a flood zone and not at risk from heavy rain, your staff may have problems getting in, and flooding could impact your supply chain. In fact, there may be no flooding in the UK, but flooding in other places could impact your supply chain, for example. For risks that are relevant to your business, you need to think about what you can do to mitigate those risks. I think of those as the 4 T's. Treat. Can you do something to minimize the risk or the impact of the risk? As an example, you'll have fire extinguishers and minimize accelerants. Tolerate. Do you put up with the level of risk? You know it's there, you can't do anything else, and you have plans in place. You know you're near a river, the river is known to flood, you have flood defences, you cannot move and have done all you can short of moving, so you accept the level of risk. Transfer. You transfer the risk out to others. As an example, through insurance or by outsourcing the activity. Remember, you will still have the accountability. Terminate. You may decide that this is just too risky and decide to stop doing it.